Ooh, how to defeat Dynamax Max Monday Pokemon faster in Pokemon Go? Well, today I'll share with you guys a method that I use. Sometimes I even show it on a live stream. So if you guys are interested to know how it's done, I'll show you guys now. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So yes, let me go to bring my screen out and show you guys it's currently a Ghastly Max Monday. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead to battle the very first Ghastly over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and use the recommended team. Alright, we're just going to use the recommended team that is recommended by, I guess, the game. Alright, then I'll show you guys the fastest way to actually take down the Ghastly. Alright, or this works, alright, this strategy works for most of the tier 1 raid bosses, the Dynamax bosses, if you actually have the right Pokemon to use. So I'm actually using a level 50 Zacian, the recommended Mon. So we're going to try and take it down as quickly as possible. We're going to try and use our charge move. Okay, we Dynamaxed. That's not what we want to do. We do not want to Dynamax. So how then can we actually take down the Dynamax Mon quicker without Dynamaxing? Okay, now we use our move. Alright, so once the the buttons or even just one button appears, remember to just tap your button as soon as possible. Alright, so that took I'm not sure how long, but basically when we Dynamax or go into the Dynamax phase, it takes a while to actually go into that, so that takes a while. Alright, CP is 689, not too bad, pretty decent. We can also fast catch, alright, or semi-fast catch the Ghastly, so you guys can see that it pop up from the ball, but I'll show you guys later how I do things. Oh man, we missed the excellent. But it's okay. Maybe now it's gonna stay in the ball. Excellent doesn't want to stay in the ball. No excellent stays in the ball. Yay! It's just a chance for it to happen. Alright, so anyway, let's go ahead into the next battle. I'll show you guys how I actually do the fastest way to fight against a Dynamax Ghastly, and in fact most of the time I do that too. So we're gonna ready up, and the Pokemon that we use is actually our Zamazenta with Ice Fang and Behemoth Bash. Right, the reason for that is because Behemoth Bash is a 2-bar charge move, whereas the Behemoth Blade from Zacian is actually a 1-bar charge move. So basically for us to actually use our Behemoth Bash is possible before we actually go into the Dynamax phase. So 1, alright, 2, Ice Fang, 3, okay, the Ghastly is still not down, and the max meter on the top is not boosted, and we can see that we just took it down. There, one-shot KO the Dynamax Ghastly though. Alright, so we don't even need to go into the Dynamax phase at all, and I'll show you guys how to actually fast catch the Ghastly. There are 2 ways to do it. One is you can just straight away go and throw the ball, okay, and then you fast catch it immediately, and then you can see whether it's caught or not. If it doesn't get caught, then you tap on the power spot again, the same power spot that you actually did the battle on, and then the throw again, and we got it. Awesome, that's how you can do it. Second way is you can wait for the semi fast catch method, which is to wait for the 1 shake, 2 shake, and the 3rd shake, then run. I'll show you in the next battle, right? Let's go to the next power spot. By the way guys, if you guys are wondering whether do I bother about the Dynamax Ghastly or not, I'll show you guys this. Alright, I'll go to Ghastly and Dynamax. Dynamax. Okay, great. I've already gotten myself 2 shinies. In fact, one of them was obtained on the stream. And honestly, because there is already Gigantamax Gengar, so there's really no need to go for the Ghastly at all, but I mean I got the shiny also. But I mean there are certain Dynamax Pokemon that will be better to get, like even Dribble, etc. So it's good to actually know how to actually take down the Dribble quick. Doing the same method, Zamazenta with Ice Fang and also Behemoth Bash will actually take it out very quickly. So let's go ahead to battle the next Ghastly, alright, and let's see if we can use another Pokemon that deals super effective damage to it, alright, to actually take it down. So now we're going to use G-Max Gengar. Okay, so G-Max Gengar with Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball. So instead of going into the Dynamax phase or the Gigantamax phase for this scenario, we are just going to take it down with our charge move, meaning our Shadow Ball, and we should be able to one-shot KO it, and I'll show you the semi-fast catch method also in terms of catching the Pokemon. Alright, so as long as the Pokemon hasn't despawned from the power spot, you can actually do this method. Okay, so the problem is you cannot do it with Gengar. Alright, I know some of you guys might be saying, oh, why don't you use something that does super effective damage to the Ghastly? You were Dynamax. So I cannot even reach to my Shadow Ball at all, and that's why I decided to show you guys this. So the best way is still to use the Zamazenta with the Behemoth Bash, and it will one-shot. You see, it takes a longer time to actually take down the Ghastly. Even though it's just like a few seconds, some of you might be saying, oh, Brendan, it's just a couple of seconds, it's less than 10 seconds or whatsoever, but everything adds up. Alright, everything adds up. You're gonna do like 10 battles, alright, during your this 1 hour of Max Monday. That is a total of over a minute saved. Alright, so in order to do semi-fast catch, alright, you have you do the regular fast catch method. Alright, do the regular fast catch method. But basically, when you are able to run away from the Mon on the top left, we wait for the ball to 1 shake, 2 shakes, 3 shakes run, and then you catch the Ghastly. So that's how to do it, semi-fast catch. And that's basically whatever I'd like to show to you guys for now. Alright, but that's basically it, man. Hopefully you guys have found this video useful for you guys to be able to take down Dynamax Pokemon, especially the tier 1, much quicker for yourself. Especially you don't have to go through the Dynamax phase and everything. If you figure out what Mon is good to actually take down certain Pokemon, like even using grass type Pokemon to actually use Vine Whip and Frenzy Plant like Venusaur, for example, to use against water type Pokemon. You can one-shot KO it without using your Dynamax moves at all, basically just using your charge move itself. It will save you a lot of time, especially if you are gonna rush for Max Monday, or if you are doing a lot of max battles. Alright, there's still a few Ghastlies around there, but we're not going for them anymore. I'm gonna chill with my community because we just finished our grind. We did a grind sesh from 2 PM all the way to about 6 PM. Whoever needed to do their 9999 strolls or even their 1 million Stardust grind, I actually hosted a meetup for them to come together to play together, and we had a lot of fun, great times. And I guess this might be my one and the last meetup in a while because I'm traveling soon. Alright, but that's it from me, man. If you guys would like to share this video with your friends to give them information on how to actually take down Dynamax Pokemon quicker, you guys can share that. Oh, another tip though, I forgot to share with you guys. If you're going in with your friend for the max battle, like maybe 2 of you or 3 of you or 4 of you, if you're doing it to the Ghastly or even the Drillbur, like I said, if the other 2 people or 3 people whom are in the battle with you do not tap and you yourself only do the attack, basically you tell your friends, do not do any damage. Then you have 1 person out of the 4 doing the damage and do 1 charge move, it will one-shot kill it. But if everybody is going to use their fast move, nobody can actually use the charge move because you cannot use your charge move in time before your Dynamax, and then you have to see the Dynamax and everything. So normally what I do is, if I'm in the lobby with a few of my members, I'll tell them, or like Jin Kang, I'll tell him, say, do not do fast move, I will do the attack. So then I'll use my charge move, one-shot KO it, and we'll all collect our rewards much quicker. Basically letting them leech, which is better overall, if that makes sense. Alright, but I'll see you guys in the next episode, in the next video. Alright, so it's time to say goodbye. Okay, so goodbye.